The 70s had some of the best music and some great dance moves. It also had some of the sexiest male singers of all time. In this week's video, we count down the top 10 sexiest male singers from the 1970s. Please note, this list is not based on any official source, but rather based on personal choice and suggestions by the viewers. Before John Travolta starred in the cult classic Grease, Saturday Night Fever, and Staying Alive, he released his debut album simply titled John Travolta.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Travolta!
Technically considered to be his second album, the album contained the single, Let Her In, which peaked at number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in July of 1976. The album's success would eventually lead to him starring in two of the most successful films of that decade, Saturday Night Fever and Grease.
Hydromatic.
Lead singer of The Who, Roger Daltrey, has always had an unconventional handsomeness about him. He's had a long and successful career with The Who and as a solo artist. While The Who was on a touring hiatus, he recorded and released his first solo album entitled Daltrey. Did you listen to his solo music? Did you own a shirtless poster of him? Leave a comment and let us know. Did you know we have a new channel called The Gay Way? It features similar types of videos as Friend of Dorothy, but focusing on entertainment from the 90s and 2000s. The link to the new channel will pop up on your screen at the end of this video, so please check it out. David Bowie's imperfections was what made him close to perfect. This iconic singer struggled to break into the music business when he released his unsuccessful self-titled debut album in 1967. This gender-bending singer was at the forefront of glam rock in the 70s, and this goes without saying, but he is a legend in his own right. Bowie's sexuality was always a topic of interest, and he even once admitted being gay, but eventually backtracked on the comment. No matter what his sexuality was, David Bowie definitely belongs on this list as one of the hottest singers of the 70s. The flamboyant, androgynous singer simply known as Prince was definitely one sexy guy. Shortly after graduating from Central High School in 1976, Prince created a demo tape with producer Chris Moon in Moon's Minneapolis studio. Prince released his debut album, For You, in 1978, and although sales were good, the album received lukewarm reviews from critics. Despite the obstacles, Prince became one of the most celebrated artists of the century and has written well over 500 songs, including the massive Sinead O'Connor hit, Nothing Compares to You, and the pop classic Manic Monday by the Bangles. Throughout his career, it seems Prince always had a sexy pose ready for the camera. You can't argue the androgynous sex appeal Prince exuded in almost all his music videos. Enrique Guzman wasn't just a handsome face. He is one of the pioneers of rock and roll in Mexico. Known primarily for his Spanish covers of popular songs like Jailhouse Rock, Guzman has been a staple in Spanish rock since the 50s. His boyish good looks and melodic voice capabilities made him a hitmaker as a ballad singer as well. He released several albums during the 70s and enjoyed a successful career into the early 2000s. Guzman's contribution towards the music scene in Mexico is undeniable, and lucky for us, we're still able to find videos of this handsome singer. Nicknamed the Boss, the handsome Bruce Springsteen is known for his descriptive lyrics and energetic concert performances. He released his debut album, Greetings from Asbury Park, New Jersey, in 1972. He changed up his musical style in 1975 and got international recognition for his Born to Run album. The album is considered by many critics, as well as fans, to be one of the greatest albums of all time. An added bonus, the handsome Springsteen is an activist for LGBT rights and has spoken out many times as a strong supporter of gay marriage.
Bruce Springsteen canceled his concert tour in North Carolina because of its anti-LGBT law, and the fact that the law specifically discriminates against transgender individuals who want to use the bathroom that identifies with their gender.
In fact, Springsteen canceled his 2016 tour in North Carolina in protest of its anti-gay laws. If that doesn't win you over, then nothing probably will. The Human Rights Campaign celebrated Springsteen's support of the LGBT community, and you have to agree, his stance on equal rights makes him very sexy. Born in Pennsylvania, the handsome Lou Christie moved to New York to pursue a singing career in 1963. He is known mostly for having several hit singles in the 60s, but continued to record music in the 70s. You can't deny those boyish good looks of his. Did you listen to Lou Christie? Start a discussion by leaving a comment. Before we continue, we publish videos every Saturday and Sunday. So remember to click like and subscribe. Also, if you click the notification bell, you'll get notified as soon as we post new videos. We also like hearing from you, so please leave a comment. Now back to the video. This entry is probably subjective, but to me, Michael Jackson was extremely sexy in 1979. The album Off the Wall was Jackson's first album not sounding like a Motown Jackson's record, but rather an outlet for him to express his creativity. Along with his next album Thriller, Off the Wall is hailed as one of the greatest albums of all time. 1979's Michael Jackson had it all. He had the powerful vocals, the dance moves that revolutionized a genre, and most importantly, he was handsome as hell with those kissable lips and strong cheekbones. Rex Smith was hot as hell, and I'm pretty sure almost every closeted gay teen had a poster of him hidden away in their bedroom. I'll be the first to admit that I can spend hours just looking at his pictures. Though he started his singing career in the early 70s, he became a singing sensation upon the release of his 1979 album, Sooner or Later. Not only was he a handsome singer, he could also act and had several prominent roles. In 1989, he was the first actor to portray the Marvel superhero Daredevil in the made-for-TV movie, The Trial of the Incredible Hulk. Did you have a crush on Rex Smith? You probably knew that Andy Gibb would be number one on this week's list as the sexiest singer from the 70s. He was the younger brother of Barry, Robin, and Maurice, who went on to form the Bee Gees. This incredibly hot singing sensation from the 70s has seen renewed public interest after appearing in online blogs about tight-fitting outfits from the 70s. He released his debut album Flowing Rivers in 1977, and it was an instant hit. Its lead single, I Just Want to Be Your Everything, spent a cumulative 4 weeks at #1 on Billboard's Hot 100.
Earlier this year, I was fortunate to star in the Los Angeles production of the hit play Pirates of Penzance. It was a great role that had been portrayed on Broadway by our next guest. He first gained prominence a few years ago when he recorded the runaway hit, You Take My Breath Away. He's just released a new album, and he's here tonight to sing the hit single from that album. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rex Smith.
He became an entertainment phenomenon when he became the host of the television series Solid Gold, which he hosted between 1981 and 1982. Coincidentally, Rex Smith hosted the same show between 1982 and 1983. Do you agree that Andy Gibb should be #1 on our list of the sexiest singers from the 70s? Leave a comment and let us know. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please check out some of the other videos on our channel. Also, remember to check out our new channel, The Gay Way.